I'm back in Universal Studios Hollywood to check up on all things Halloween Horror Nights that I missed last week and anything new this week. The final preparations is this Halloween Horror Nights starts in 5 days. That'll be the opening night. I'm super excited. Let's see what we got going on here. They got the warning signs up. They're in the process of dressing their parks for Halloween Horror Nights. You can see sets from horror films and graphic props. Let's go check those out in those scare zones right now. So as you enter the park, you see immediately some lighting systems up there. This is because this area right here will be the chainsaw scare zone, and you'll be immediately welcomed with chainsaws in this first stretch right here before you see the Demon City scare zone. And there's again some of that lighting, the intelligent lighting systems that will, and right here on the walls too, that will help light up this scare zone. It's Labor Day weekend, the last unofficial weekend of summer for a lot of people. So the parks are busier than past weekends. I see Jurassic World 70 minutes, Harry Potter's 95, The Simpsons is 100, Secret Life of Pets is always in the high 60s. But even Planet of Hippogriff is 50 minutes. So busy day at the park. Stay if you're an express pass holder. You definitely want to come after 3 p.m. to use your, platinum pass holder. You want to come after 3 p.m. to use your express pass because it's not valid until 3 p.m. now. We have our favorite signs, our favorite wait time signs are up. Maze entrance Halloween 4 with our wait time. I'm so glad they put the sign out here because some people may not know the maze is all the way back there. Let's go check up on that maze, any last minute updates. Probably not, but let's go check it out anyway in the Water World queue. Not much change here, the Water World, the Halloween 4 maze. There's just, maybe some more lighting up there, up top right there, but not too much else. There's the entrance and there's the exit to the attraction and an emergency exit right there, and they'll be coming down here.
Yeah, of course, I'm fun tonight too.
As we enter the Demon City scare zone, we have some dressing up with the fire towers. You got some lights over here on both sides, and some demons welcoming you into their city. Got a collection right over here. Then over on this side, yet another collection of these demons welcoming to Demon City. Even some red skeletons. Over here we got the Dante's Bar for Dante's Inferno. See a lot of demons in there partying it up in Dante's Bar. And it's an invite only, and you gotta be exclusive to get over into Dante's Bar. Now this security guy will definitely do some harm to you. Elsewhere in the scare zone, we got some more lighting up on wrapping around the buildings. These demons have taken over. They're starting to take over. They'll officially take over on Thursday. But yeah, they're starting to take over here for this Demon City scare zone. This should be an exciting one. Nice original concept. I'm excited for this one, and some more lighting up there to light up this thing at night. So a really cool new thing this year is they're gonna have a little, maybe a little stage show here. This is celebrating Dia de los Muertos. I can never say that correctly, but the Day of the Dead. And for the first time ever, we're gonna have a little festival here in the festival plaza. So you'll maybe get to watch a stage show potentially right there, unless those are just props. But they'll have a place to eat, and even some food and beverages if you wrap around here, this area. So yeah, it may be kind of hard to tell, but you got this area. They're gonna use this cart as well. It's kind of themed the Dia de los Muertos styling there, and a lot of queue space. I'm not sure if this queue space is for, I think it's probably for the queues in there in the restaurants, because Bride of Frankenstein, I'm not sure if, there's a massive, there's a stage. I think that might be a stage right there. Let me try to go around towards Bride of Frankenstein and see what exactly that is. Speaking of Bride of Frankenstein, here's the beautiful wait time sign for that attraction. It'll be lining up right here. snaking through a queue somewhere around here and leading all the way behind this awning to the structure. And then over there is The Walking Dead in its traditional spot, right where it says Hudson Gate will be the entrance right there. It'll be exiting right by here. That'll be the typical walking maze thing. That'll be same maze as it's been in the past. If I were to suggest something, I suggest definitely do all the other mazes first, especially if you've been to the Walking Dead maze, because I feel like it won't be too different. Especially because this is the brand new to Hollywood maze, Bride of Frankenstein. So I definitely go to this one first, as Bride will most likely have one of the longest lines in the park, as well as Haunting of Hill House. Especially when I look at the recent viewership on the two videos, when we do the inside look of those two mazes, Haunting of Hill House got plenty of views, so there's a lot of interest in that maze. So definitely do Bride and Haunting of Hill House first on your Horror Nights adventure. So here's that stage I was talking about, or something. There's some more concession stands, as you can see, for the Dia de los Muertos merch and stuff, so that's pretty cool. Maybe some arts and crafts. Decided to explore this on Thursday. Over at Bride of Frankenstein, nothing new has changed. This maze is completely finished. I'll link that video above if you want to see the inside of this maze. It looks fantastic. Not the whole of it, just some sneak peeks of the inside of this space. Looks like only 180 people can be in this maze at a time. Here's some segments of the Silver Scream Queens maze. As you head on out, a Bride of Frankenstein will be greeted right into this scare zone. All new scare zone for Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood. Very excited. You're one of three. As I exit the maze, Bride of Frankenstein's right here. Be coming right into this scare zone. Now what's very interesting is the Minion Cafe, it says, will be open during Halloween Horror Nights. Usually this whole section is closed, so I wonder how that's gonna work. Maybe you'll exit Bride of Frankenstein over here instead, and then get on Silver Scream Queens coming this way. Because yeah, it says Minion Cafe will be open, so I'm very interested to see how that's gonna work. I haven't seen this in quite a while. A big jumble of people by Forbidden Journey is not beginning with that wait time sign, but jumps for 110 minutes. Beautiful, beautiful castle. It's quite a long line outside in the heat before you actually end up inside that castle. So anyone who's waiting for Harry Potter right now, props to you. It is a little warm outside, about 91 degrees currently. When I said it was long line, this is what I was talking about. This is the extended key for Forbidden Journey in the Forbidden Forest area, and you still got a ways to go before you end up in that castle over there. So just beware, especially if you have bags. This will be quite a wait if it's over an hour for Forbidden Journey. Heading over to the studio tour area, and right looking at this backlot project, they are moving again still really rapidly. The grading's just about done and the leveling, and they're getting those foundations going quick. You see 1, 2, 3, and maybe a 4th foundation box behind that other admin building, and a smaller, maybe 6th or 5th foundation box all the way to the left hand side. These will all be new sound stages most likely. Well, there'll definitely be something on the scale of that, either sound stages or just admin buildings. I'm not too sure about that small one, but the 4 big ones are expected to be sound stages, and then that'll eventually clear the way for the lower lot expanding and the Mummy potentially going along with it. But this looks just fantastic. I mean, I'm super impressed by the amount of work they get done week by week. This is going much faster than the Super Nintendo World project, unless maybe they're doing a whole bunch of stuff inside Mario Kart. But yeah, a lot of week-to-week progress on this one, so this is pretty exciting. Can't wait to check this again on Horror Nights, and then again next weekend as well. Looks like the right side of the Simpsons Ride building is getting a nice little refurb. I'm sure when they're probably just a little paint and refresh. And I'm sure when they're done with this one, they'll move over to this side, because this side looks the same. So, and I haven't seen this online or social media before, so it looks like they're just starting with this project. Guys, do a paint job. And then again, they'll move over here and make this nice and bright and blue, as it always has been. Here's that building from Super Nintendo. That is finished here from the Jurassic World Cube. It's a blank wall, but some theming should go on it in the next few weeks or so, hopefully. And yeah, let's try to go look at the entrance area to see if anything changed there, and see, especially the opening of the Exorcist walkway. So we got a couple maze entrances. Here's Texas Chainsaw Massacre over there, and then the Exorcist is over here next to Super Nintendo World. Alright, we're at the Universal Studios store to check out some Halloween Horror Nights merchandise. This store is in City Walk, so you don't have to be in the park to get this merchandise, which is great. So let's go check out, see what they have, and see how much of it they have. So right off the bat, you see some really cool stuff, like something maybe for your wall. Got some mugs right over here. Some cool Haunting of Hill House shirts and Bride of Frankenstein shirts, celebrating the 2 newest mazes here at Horror Nights. And the toolkit, I feel like this is something from oh no, this is Bride of Frankenstein because of the doctor thing. Got some pins, even some socks. On this rack, we're celebrating the Exorcist coming on back. Got some Frankenstein and Michael Myers heads here, and a Statue of Liberty. This is probably for the Purge on the Terror Tram this year. Chucky and Wolfman, or Werewolf, I think it's Wolfman. And some Frankenstein. Looks like, no, maybe Michael Myers. And it looks like in this last section we have some cool lanyards for your annual pass. More of Bride of Frankenstein, but even some purses for the female, or whoever wants them. And some mugs, or not mugs, but cups. More Bride of Frankenstein stuff. This is the Artist Signature series, so cool artwork on these reusable cups. Some keychains. Then up there, you can't buy the candle, but there is some more Bride of Frankenstein mugs. And of course, cannot forget about Chucky. Since there's so much Chucky merchandise, actually, I wonder if we'll make a surprise appearance on the Terran Champ. Or no, it's a Purge, but maybe we'll make a surprise appearance somewhere in Horror Nights. Maybe during a show or something. Yes, that was the Halloween Horror Nights merchandise. Not as big of a section as I thought, but there's about 3 to 4 racks or shelves and some stuff in the Universal Studios store. I'm not sure, and here at City Walk, but I'm not sure. I'm sure they'll have some. If they don't have it now, they'll probably have it the opening weekend inside the actual Universal Studios store in the park, and maybe the Animation Studios store. Maybe when they get rid of some of that Super Nintendo World merch or some other merch, they'll move stuff around, make a little pop-up for Halloween Horror Nights. Let's go check up on our last 2 mazes of the day, Haunting of Hill House and Pandora's Box. And then we'll be good for today. And then we'll begin just 5 more days until the event. I'll be there, and I'll be filming as much as I can. Definitely the scare zones. I'm not sure if I can film inside those mazes. Usually they can, but I'll try. Get some footage for you, some POVs, but definitely of the scare zones and maybe Jurassic World at night. We'll see. So looking at Pandora's Box and Haunting of Hill House, we got the maze entrances right there. And plenty of queue set up. Look at this massive queue for Haunting of Hill House. they're expecting a very long line, and it will definitely get a very long line. And it's not going to be socially distanced, so it'll be just a normal, very long line for this brand new maze coming to Orlando and here. Now, facade still is looking pretty bad, but don't worry, there's some awesome set pieces for this maze. And if you want to see a sneak peek of what the press tour, when they got on the OC register, I'll put a link up above for that video. If you want to be fully surprised, then don't click on the video. I just know this maze inside is absolutely gorgeous and definitely makes up for this lackluster facade here. Hopefully it'll still have some projections or something at nighttime. We'll have to see for that. And at Pandora's Box, there's still a lot of queue. It's just wrapping around the parking garage. You can't really see it right now. And was my favorite maze of 2019, so I'm very excited for this one. And that's gonna do it for this week's final Halloween Horror Nights construction update of the season until 2022, of course. The next update on Halloween Horror Nights will be at the event itself on Thursday. And I'll be back though next week, of course, with a Super Nintendo World construction update. As always, you can go check out my series for that one. And this week's Super Nintendo World update will be posted tomorrow after this update. And then I'll be back with the generic Universal Studios Hollywood update on the construction progress for The Simpsons, the Backdoor Project, and any other updates going on throughout the park next week as well. So subscribe for that. If you like this video, press that thumbs up. Subscribe for more theme park updates. Cannot wait till Horror Nights, just 5 days away. Subscribe if you want to see my opening day coverage of that. And as always, have a fantastic day.